What it do? Welcome everyone to another episode of Pogo Bros. My name is Beebs, and I've got some brand new content for you featuring, and if you couldn't already tell from the thumbnail, we're talking a little bug. And if you live in a warm place like me, sometimes the things that are the most painful are the things you can't see. Maybe a bug outside, maybe you step on a little pebble or whatever like that, but in this case, we've got a CP1166 15-15-14 Shadow Joltik. Alright, and this thing, it packs a punch, and I don't mean that, in a figurative sense. I mean literally, okay? This thing knows Sucker Punch. Unlike Galvantula, this thing on its own is going, I don't know how it goes. I don't even know the logistics of it, but all I know is this thing packs a punch, and it is wreaking havoc here in the 1500 cups. I believe at the time of these battles, it was the Summer Cup, but you're seeing Gastrodons in there, you're seeing Furrets, Talonflames. It might as well be the Great League, alright? This thing eats and this thing cooks, alright? And of course, backing it up, if you've seen my prior video, then you know we already got the Turtonator and the golisopod holding it down. But without further ado, let's get in these battles. How about we do that? Alright, Gastrodon the lead. See, I'm telling you, this thing is everywhere, and there's a Furret, alright? I didn't know this battle was coming up first, it just played into it perfectly. Anyways, we go ahead and take about half of their health. We come in now with the Turtonator here, and we can tank any one move here. They do go for the Swift, and that's fine because we're going to throw on good timing, but they do get to the next move, which is unfortunate, but we can still tank it. And at this point, we get that full farm down. Hopefully we can get both moves off. They come in with the Gastrodon, and they might have been denied right there. I'm not sure, but hey, we're not complaining here. We're going to go ahead and get the second Dragon Claw off on a Crustle here, and if you've seen one of my shorts recently, we are in a tussle with this Crustle right here, and we are bullying them with a resisted Cross Poison, and we still get the farm down, and they don't want that smoke. GG's. Alright, opponents running scared from an 11 CP Pokemon. You love to see it. Anyways, we got another Gastrodon here, and you know what? With all these Gastrodon in here, I don't feel bad about winning with this level of spice here. I hope you feel bad if we beat you. Anyways, getting off this Aqua Jet on good timing, and they're staying in for some reason. Well, these were lower ranked battles at the start of the season, so that could explain it. But they do make a nice catch on their Shadow Venusaur, and now that gives us a chance to go for a 3 Incinerate farm down. We're going to go ahead and shield up the Sludge here. It could have been a Sludge Bomb for all I know. I mean, maybe they didn't have their moves updated. But anyways, we do come out with a lot of energy here. And again, throwing on good timing does cost us taking a move here. But they only go for a Body Slam. So we're able to finally throw in that good timing we were looking for. And this Brutal Swing should take them out if they don't shield it. No, they don't. So now we're in with this Charizard here. And look at that. A little tiny bug is going toe-to-toe with this flying fire type. Everything that... Oh, and we get the boost too. Let's go. I'm shielding this up, baby. Look at these Sucker Punches go. Oh, we're just going to go straight for this next move here. How great would a quadruple boost go? It didn't happen, but oh man, the opponent got scared and they throw their energy. And they didn't boost either. So now we come in now with our Turtonator here. Brutal Swing taking out the Charizard. I'm not editing that out. I have a flight to catch later on, so I'm in a hurry here. Anyways, we got this Azumarill now in the lead here. Some more meta stuff here. I don't feel bad about it. Anyways, but we want to stay in this matchup, at least for now, because we do need the energy, and this energy will come in handy here with this Cradily. Taking out over half of their health here. And this team, as you can see, is triple weak to rock, which means that Cradily is very problematic. We do get a shield here, and then we go ahead and catch this move on our tankiest Pokemon. And we actually do pretty well. We're still in the yellow right there. They do get a move off right here, which is unfortunate. And we're actually just going to sack it entirely because there is some valuable farm for the taking here. And we're going to go with the Joltik here. Let's go. So now we have a 2 Sucker Punch lead here. And what do they come in with? They come in with a Ferrothorn here. So we're definitely going to not shield this because we actually resist everything they could possibly throw except for Acid Spray, and an Acid Spray won't do much to us. Oh my gosh, look at that Bug Buzz right there. And then they go for the catch here. We switch out too. We do shield up an Ice Beam, which is unfortunate because we could have maybe tried to go for a 2 shield flex, but we got to be very careful when you have a Pokemon this frail in the back line here. So we're fine with, double shielding here. And then they go for a Hydro Pump. So they don't even have Play Rough here, which is quite interesting. But we're going to go ahead and undercharge this right now. Oh, they actually give us a shield, so we switch out. We sucker punch their Ferrothorn that had tried to come back in, and now we have the Cross Poison ready to take out the Azumarill for the win. GG's. Okay. Alright, cradily in the lead again. At least we're seeing it here in the lead where we can threaten it with some super effective X-Scissors. They throw on bad timing, which is great for us. And then we tank that, but not too very well, catching this move on the Ferrothorn. So they are, no, actually that's a Fortress here. So very good catch by them, but we do have a great answer in the back. And I don't think they, yep, it's only a Sand Tomb. I didn't think they got to a Rock Tomb or an Earthquake. So we do maintain our shields, which will be very important for this. Okay, yeah, they actually come in with a Poliwrath here as opposed to the Azumarill, which is fine. Actually, I think they had a Cradily, so never mind. But we do go ahead and get this shield right here, and that allows us to get to this Dragon Claw now because of the energy we saved. Getting that final shield here, and now we can start shielding away with our, there we go, shielding up the Icy Wind, which would have done a lot of damage still. We're going to go ahead and get this Cross Poison off. They switch out before we farm them down. And can we get to this move? We're going to have to shield first because that Rock Tomb would do a lot of damage. But we do get to the move, over farming as much as possible. And now here we have a debuff Bug Buzz. Boom! Let's go! And then they quit before we sucker punch them down. The opponent did not want that disgrace and humiliation any more than what they already had right there. Anyways, very tough lead with the Emolga in the lead. And we are hard punished on the save swap here with a Gastrodon into our Turtonator. And this, I remember now, I did a short on this one. It's what you do when the algorithm is coming after you. Let me know in the comments if you believe in the algorithm. It's a very hot topic always in Pokemon Go, but it's definitely worth it here because we do come in now and get this serious farm down. So now we have this Aqua Jet going into the Emolga here, and now we're going to work with the Joltik here. Our Sucker Punches are going, and we get the right shield call with the Acrobatics, and now they have an Incinerate user, Typhlosion coming in, but we do get to a second Cross Poison before getting farmed down, and we get that final shield. Opponent throwing on bad timing as well, giving us an extra Shadow Claw here. Able to throw on good timing. Taking out the Typhlosion with the Aqua Jet, and then just barely having enough energy to get to the Aqua Jet against the Emolga for the win. GG's. Let's go. And that's how you beat the algorithm, y'all. I don't want to hear it. Actually, I do. Sound off in the comments. Alright, so now we have a Jellicent in the lead here. And so we're going to throw on good timing. Again, this is one of the reasons that we do have Shadow Claw on. But now they're going to probably go for the Shadow Ball, which we're going to shield up right here. We don't want to take that damage. And now we're just going to see if, hey, they let a lot of Sucker Punches through, probably because they were in shock about what they saw on their screen. But that allows us to get to this move right here. And they actually let it through. I thought they would have shielded it for sure. I probably could have taken them out with the Bug Buzz right there. And they just sacked the Breloom entirely, which is unfortunate because they have a more Pekko in the back. And this thing is going to, ooh, it's going to ramp up. We did get the catch of the Aura Wheel on the Dragon type, but this could be an instance of too little too late. They do win CMP here, and they take us out with the second Aura Wheel, that one being from a Dark type. But now we have energy on the Golisopod here. We throw the Aqua Jet because it would take out the more Pekko regardless, and we were looking for a catch attempt. And we get the final shield with the Cross Poison. The opponent throws here because we probably could have gotten to a move before being farmed down. They take us out with the Psychic Fangs, and they're still boosted, remember, so pretty much any move here could take us out. But they had that Aura Wheel just in case. GG's, all right. Yeah, we got flex on that one, but that's okay. I mean, we're running a very, very much weaker electric type, so I don't feel too bad. Anyways, Fortress here in the lead. Luckily, this doesn't have Volt Switch on it. That would be a huge problem. But we try to go for a Snipe with the Incinerate, but the opponent does switch out just in time. But now we have energy for this Talonflame here, and they're gonna have to go for a Brave Bird to really harm us here, which they do. Ouch! But we do have this move ready to go before getting farmed down. Getting that final shield, the opponent does get a huge farm down. What do we do here? We're going to come in with the Joltik, and look at those Sucker Punches go. The opponent is triple debuff with the Brave Bird. So they're gonna have to switch out now. And we get to the move. Does this knock them out? Oh, no way. And we sucker punch them down. Let's go. Can we get this sweep? Come on. Let's go. Let me see a boost. Come on. Oh, no. So close. Come on, opponent. Let me have this. Anyways, hold that L, man. Get out of here, you party pooper. GG's. Okay. Swampert in the lead. Yo, that Joltik went crazy, man. I can't get over that. My gosh. Anyways, we do throw on CMP here. We do win that. So now we're gonna. Woo! Yeah, we get that catch onto the Joltik, and we can tank a sludge a little bit better than a Hydro Cannon. So wasted energy on the opponent's part, and now we get to this cross poison that takes out half their health, and they're gonna have to throw energy to take us out. Joltik, you did your job, buddy, because we have energy on the golisopod. But before we do that, I want a healthy farm down with the turtonator, and we can tank any move here. Throw what you want. I don't care about an aerial ace. Yeah, get that farm down. Opponent comes in now with the Talonflame. We are looking really good. We are double resisting their fast move pressure here, and we already have energy to boot. So we get off this second Dragon Claw now, getting the second shield, coming in now with the golisopod with the energy we saved before the catch, and we're nearly take them out. Opponent doesn't even get to another, they don't even throw their move, and that's a GG's. All right, Shiny and Polly on the lead, very cool. One of the big winners of the buffs this season with Metal Sound. And how much does this do? Oh my gosh! Very nice shiny Diggersby, by the way, but my goodness, we just sauced on him with that Bug Buzz. And then we throw in a CMP tie here, getting a shield, forcing them to throw their energy. Wow, Joltik really popping off here. And now the opponent is empty on energy, and the best that they can do is going to be a Scorching Sand, so they don't have Hyper Beam. Let's get this double resisted farm. No, just kidding. We're gonna get this catch. Double resisted Fire Punch on the Turtonator. We are going crazy right now, and the opponent's even crazier for not checking out of this match. Shielding up the Hydro Cannon. Again, they throwing on good timing cost us right there, but that is okay. At least I hope so. We are at 100 energy now. Going for this brutal swing. Getting that last shield, and the opponent is at the move. No. No. Oh, and they got a jump off in the back. Anything else really can't handle a golisopod with near 100 energy. So the one thing we couldn't afford to see, and that's going to probably be a GG's. We should have top lefted, but I thought we played a really good battle, so I'm just playing this out. It was on a CMP tie too, so giving the opponent all that they can handle, and you know, sometimes the teams are just going to be too meta, and that is okay. GG's. Anyways, Skeledirge in the next match here. They try to catch a move, and we're going to throw anyways, so that's fine. Now they're at about mid health here, and this presents an interesting situation where we can shield up here and farm them down, potentially grabbing a, okay, yeah, we're double shielding here. We do not want to take a Hydro Cannon. We're going to start throwing some moves, though, to maybe get some shield. No, we're just going for that farm down. We have farmed them down. And now we go in with 100 energy to the Skeledirge here. And they don't know what we got. So we got a shield out of them. They're like, oh, they're doing super effective damage with their fast move. Probably I should shield up whatever they got. Nope. Just a non-stab resistant move, buddy. Anyways, they're out of shields now. And then we go ahead and get that catch. They're already boosted from the Torch Song. It don't matter. We double resist that. They switch out, clearing that debuff that they just worked so hard to get. I love doing that. If you remember my Volcanion videos, you're very well aware of me loving to catch a double resisted Torch Song or Blast Burn. Anyways, oh, we try to go for the farm down. The opponent goes and throws a move. Takes us out. We farm them down. And we go ahead and get to this Aqua Jet. Taking off on this opponent for the win. GG's. All right. What we got here? We got a Charizard in the lead. Ooh, scary. Anyways, we can tank one Air Cutter. We're not going to shield, though, because if they boost, then we're going to wish we hadn't shielded the first one. So, all good. We get that shield. Time in to come with the Joltik now. So, shield this up. We don't want to take any move. And then now they come in with a Ferrothorn here. So we're going to go ahead and throw this Bug Buzz right away, doing massive damage. And like I said before, we resist all of their typical moves. They go for a power up, we can survive that. And we can go for that farm down too. Let's go. What you got? No! Their one-turn Bug Bite took us out before we could throw the move. Shoot, man. All that energy down the wazoo. Anyways, they throw a bubble beam here. And I don't want to switch just yet because we are low on health with the golisopod and they could easily farm us down. They do us a favor and switch out so we can threaten a shield there with the brutal swing. And then now we come in with the golisopod here. And yeah, we're going to have to let this through. Luckily they didn't boost, but we're not able to farm them down, and the Dragon Breaths are doing too much damage, so we have to throw a move to take them out. And the question is now, oh man, because they're going to debuff us. Yeah, they're going to debuff us. Can we get to this Dragon Claw? Yes. But can we do it after being debuffed? No! 1 HP and they take us out. GG's, that was painful, but what can we do? Anyways, a Azumarill in the lead now. 2 matches left. And we're going to go ahead and throw in good timing here. You know, kind of like what we did with the Jellicent. Like, it's a good matchup to be in, so I have no problem staying in. And they go for an Ice Beam. Okay, so I was going to shield anyways. I'm fine. We kind of throw in weird timing right there. By weird, I mean bad timing. Yeah, don't do that. Anyways, we can go ahead and shield this. They go for a Hydro Pump. Okay, buddy. All right. And then they have a Scizor here. And we have so much energy. I want to shield this up. And then bank that, and we go for the Snipe! Nice. They had about half, if not more than half health left. That was gnarly. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and get to this next Brutal Swing. So the new season buff is doing wonders for Turtonator here. So spammy, so spammy. Opponents have to respect it. We take a Hydro Pump, only neutral because of our Sub-Dragon typing. And we have a Dragon Claw ready to go for this Charge Bug here. But we have the superior electric bug type. Check it out. Boom! And then we sucker punch them down for the win. GG's. And into the final match. Here we go. Where's the time gone? Anyways, alright. So this lead is actually pretty tough because Ninetales got buffed with Ember this season and Shadow variant. Very strong when they're able to spam those out. And Weather Ball got buffed too, so that thing just hits like a truck even. So luckily we were able to get that catch, and now we have energy into the Furret here. Again, it's hard when you have a 5-turn move, but that leaves us the chance for the perfect double resisted farm down. All the energy in the world now. We got energy on the Turtle. We got energy on the G-Pod here. We're able to start throwing out these Aqua Jets. They shielded up. We have another one ready to go. Looking good. And that was a CMP time. So you've done your job, G-Pod. And we've got this cooked, ready to order for you, Ninetales. Boom. Coming in now with the Cradily. And they're luckily running Bullet Seed as opposed to Acid, where they could farm us down. They serve no such threat right here. They have to throw a move to take us out, which is perfect because I think you know who's about to close this one out. I think you do. I think you do. Alright, so got to shield up the Rock Tomb. Once that shield's gone, we just got to make it happen. Woo! Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Woo! Caught that Weather Ball. Farm you down. And we could finish it with a Cross Poison, but that's right. Bug Buzz for the win. You heard it here first. Now, if you hear someone talk about Joltiks, you already know what the buzz is about, alright? Anyways, all the battles here. I'm going to try and get maybe a full-length video about once a week, if possible. Sometimes I will, sometimes I won't, but hey, I have these battles here for you. I don't think you're going to find these anywhere else, but if this isn't your first rodeo here, then you already know that. But if you're new here and you enjoyed the content, please like the video, drop a comment. It really helps this video get out to more people. And definitely subscribe if you haven't already. You're going to find out that we have all the most unique content across YouTube here on Pogo Bros. But that's what we do, man. We're here having fun, good vibes, all that good stuff. So without further ado, I'm gonna go catch a jet, an aqua jet, if you will. Peace.